Hi, everyone, and happy June. It's so good to be with you. We have a lot of amazing things happening this month in doTERRA in the US market. We've got a separate video for those of you that are in the European market, but both markets, we've got great things going on. So in June, we have the product of the month, which is your Wild Orange. Wild Orange you get free if you place 125 PV LRP order between the 1st and the 15th of the month, including the 15th. And your LRP order is the Loyalty Rewards Program. That's where you earn points back on all your purchases. You earn points back on your shipping, and your points percentage keeps increasing from 10 to 15 all the way up to 30% on all of your purchases. So let's talk a little bit about Wild Orange. The physical properties, it's really good for cleansing. It's great to put in your water to drink. It's great for cleansing the apartment. You can actually put it in a spray bottle and use it for a surface cleanser. It has a very high limonene content, which is really good for your immune boosting activity in the body. Also, it is really good for your digestive system, both internally and also if you rub it on your tummy. In addition to that, there are a couple of other things that actually surprised me when I was studying on it, because I use Wild Orange so much, but it's really great for your mental fatigue and for uplifting the mood. I'll cover the emotional aspect in just a moment. Just wanting to make sure that we really know physically, we talk about citrus oils to cleanse the body and really support our liver. When you wake up in the morning, if you in the first 15 or at least 15 minutes before eating, you drink a large glass of water and put 2 to 3 drops of citrus oil in there, wild orange, lemon, lime, you aid your liver up to 60%, because when we're sleeping at night, the liver is doing all the work. That's why often when you go to the bathroom in the morning, it's a darker color. That's the liver trying to cleanse all of the toxins out of the body. And so also, if you have anything that's like a gummy residue, sticky, you can use citrus oils to get rid of that. So that's why it's awesome in surface cleaners as well. If you like to do DIY recipes, body scrubs, sugars, those kind of things where you exfoliate, Wild Orange is a really great addition to any of the other oils that you may put in there. It could be tree oils, fir oils, some mint, for example, to invigorate the body. Other than that, it is used in food flavoring a lot. So I like to do a little butter mix with 2 drops of thyme and 3 or 4 drops of wild orange, whip it together so it gets really nice and soft, and then you can smudge it over focaccia bread or fresh baguette. You can even drop it straight into olive oil if you're more of a dipper, and it tastes amazing. So those are really the physical aspects. Of course, it's a purifier in the air, so you always want to have that in your diffuser with other things. It's really great. You can blend it really with any of our other oils. It's a great companion oil. So the emotional aspects of wild orange, it's the oil of abundance. So think of an orange tree, how it just always keeps supplying more and more oranges. It teaches us that there is always more, right? And we can always be enough and have enough. Vice versa, if we're in the mindset that we can never be enough, then you can also never have enough, because then you're like an empty vessel. You keep trying to fill more and more stuff in there, but because there's a undercurrent belief that you're not enough as a human being, it doesn't matter what you gain around you, you'll never have enough, right? So wild orange is really a core belief changer, shifter. It's an incredible companion oil. So when you're doing any deep inner work, you want to really use wild orange always. When we're talking chakras, it's the second chakra you're looking at. You're looking at the sacral chakra, your creativity, your center of creation. 2 fingers under the navel, that's where you would put a point. If particularly you have money worries, you want to actually address the second chakra on the reverse side, which is going to be where your sacrum is. You can mix wild orange and myrrh together. It's a really good money buster where you put a drop of each and massage it into your sacrum every day. So that will start to move the energy that's otherwise blocking this financial worry, independent, financial freedom mindset. It also supports us to connect to our inner child, supports us with a positive mood. It really helps us to let go of anything that's scarcity mindset, workaholism, nervousness, inflexibility, lack of humor, and this belief that I was talking about that there's just not enough. Wild orange comes in and bursts through that. It also, also with hoarding, it's a great mix. So for example, when we have anyone that collects a lot of stuff, we usually cleanse with lemongrass and purify, especially lemongrass is a good one to cleanse out hoarding. But the problem is when you clean out, when you take out something, whether it be physical items in your house, whether it's weight loss, whether it's anything, a belief system, when you let go of that or a habit, let's say you're quitting smoking, the body is going to naturally look to fill that empty space. And the same with negative beliefs. So if you're clearing out negative beliefs of not being enough, your body's going to search for something to put in that place. It's always going to go for what's familiar. So it will find some other belief that is in that same vibration and that same pattern of negativity and put that in place. So it might not be the exact same belief as you got rid of because you work to get rid of that, but vibrationally, it's going to be a match unless you do something to bring your body up into a higher frequency and then fill in the new thoughts. Wild orange is going to be a high frequency, so it's going to lift your body up and it's going to fill that spot with all of the good abundant feelings. So that's why you really want to, when you're cleansing a space, you're cleansing it with lemongrass, getting rid of all that clutter and the stagnant energy. You want to put it in with the wild orange afterwards to feel abundant. And you can, in the diffuser, I love, one of my favorite mixes is purify and wild orange together. So you can do that. It's great to put, like I said, in the diffuser, both for cleaning the air to get rid of any petrochemicals that you're otherwise breathing in, but it's also great because it supports everyone around for a positive mood. So that's it for wild orange. It's really, I think it's such an underrated oil. You get it for free with your LRP if you place it between the 1st and the 15th for 125 PV. In addition to that, Melissa, which is one of the most expensive oils that we have, is now 10% off in the month of June. Melissa is one of the highest vibrating oils that we have. Also, so rose is really on the frequency is really, really, really high. Melissa is right there below it, together with frankincense. The physical aspects of Melissa, it's really going to be cellular renewal. It's going to be immune function and anything cognitive. It is wonderful for anything cognitive. We often mix it with frankincense to support cognitive disorders. So I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So just give me 1 second. I have it right here. There we go, Melissa. Like I said, it is very great for immune response. You can take 1 drop under the tongue once a day. What I like, because it's a 5 ml bottle and the regular price is $135. So 10% off it's quite a big saving. What I like is I put my thumb on the top of the bottle and I just tip it. And then what's on that thumb, it's like a dab, it's less than a dab. I stick it into the roof of my mouth. Okay. And I hold it for about 10 to 15 seconds and let it go in. That is enough for me. It really opens the entire crown chakra, third eye. It really, really opens you up for a high vibration. It's like a blast of light in. But what it also does is it works right into the brain. Okay. So that's a really great way. If you really need it to work on cellular regeneration, you can do a drop under the tongue. Often more than a drop comes out. It is so strong. It can burn a little bit. So I really prefer to do it the other way. And that way you save your product, you're getting just as much out of it. But for some, like if you have a severe case of anything where you need cellular renewal, anyone who's severely ill or has cardiovascular issues, you do the full drop. Okay. If you're a very healthy person and you're maintaining, the tip on the finger is good. You also can diffuse it at night to lessen the feelings of anxiety because it's such a great oil for cognitive balance. It really reduces these feelings of stress, anxiety, and it's very, very relaxing at night, especially if you pair it up with frankincense or vetiver or chamomile, one of the more calming oils. Those together calm the body amazing. And if you're feeling very fancy and very luxurious, you can put a drop in your moisturizer and you can rejuvenate your skin. So if you're maybe going through feeling really dull for some reason and you're doing exfoliation with our Mirage system maybe, or our clay mask, then you could, after that, as a treat, put a drop in your moisturizer and really feel rejuvenated after that. It is a lemon balm, so you do want to be careful with going out into the sun directly after that because it does have citrus in it. You don't want to become photosensitive to the sun exposure. It's very, very high in certain chemical constituents that are called gemma-cream and beta-caryophyllene. And those are very, very supportive to your immune system. So in the On Guard Plus soft gel, you actually have Melissa in there also. So when you're creating any sort of support for the immune system and you need an extra punch, Melissa can be added to that as well. And it's great for the cellular health, like I said. It's really, really great for the nervous system to soothe. It's a very fresh and herbally smell. So it's not like a flower. It's like hibiscus, as we call it. And I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. You could put it in a cleaning spray. To be honest with you, I wouldn't. It's too precious for me. It's a very high vibrational oil. In a cleaning spray, I would use something like lemon, lime, orange, some of the more, $10 oils instead of $135 oils. With this month, with 10% off, you're getting a very, very good deal. So let's talk about the emotional aspects, because Melissa, like I said, is so high vibrating. It's the oil of light. And what do we think of when we think of light? We think of all of our chakras being open, alignment in the body, us being our highest version of ourselves, the most precious and truthful version of ourselves, right? We can't have light without dark, but we also can work to bring in more light. So of course we will always have our shadow side, and we must have our shadow side. But when we find ourselves in darker periods of our lives, what we can do is shift into the light and then shine onto that darkness and really see that it's what makes us whole. And that's how we embrace and love our whole self. So this is an oil of completely embracing yourself, completely loving yourself, and getting you into those higher frequencies. If you meditate, doing that thing with the thumb, you'll feel your entire upper part just open up. So this is really exciting. It also shines light on who we are individually, right? And we are so unique, which is why we need all of us to come to the table, and why we came to the earth. That's what this oil helps us shine light on. Why are we here? What are we doing? What is everyone and everything doing in their purpose? And really reaching our full potential, because if anything that's being blocked, especially being hidden, then we can't reach our full potential. And this one supports us in unlocking this. It can be quite catapulty, or it could be gentle. For me, I've seen with the clients that I work with, Melissa is very gentle, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. So then you never go back, right? It's like one of those things. It's like, whoa, and it's there with you, but done in a gentle way. And Melissa encourages us from giving strength and vitality to, or it encourages us to give strength and vitality to our innermost resources, our heart, our soul. It encourages us to focus on that. It also encourages us to let go of those burdens that we might feel weighed down by in life. And it is this oil fuels the spark of energy in igniting the individual's true self. It assists us in shedding everything that is not in harmony with our inner light. That is the epiphany of this oil. It's great if you're feeling overwhelmed. It's great to add more joy into your life. People that suffer specifically from anxiety, it's really, I read this amazing article that people that suffer from a lot of anxiety, it's that they're not living in alignment with their purpose. And all this energy is frantically trying to figure out its direction in life. And when we're not in alignment, it develops into anxious feelings because it's not being directed. So we need to shed anything that's not in alignment with our true self. Serenity and Melissa, those two companion oils for people who are having anxious feelings, are fantastic. So Serenity over the heart and Serenity here to calm you down or calm down the mind. And then Melissa to have that slight driving forward to open up for your light, open your heart. Those two are really, really, really phenomenal. And what I will say as well, with not so much feelings of anxiety, but more if depression is present in your life, depression, they've shown that 50% of depression cases can be result with diet and nutrition. Really, because it's, if we're not getting nutrients into our cells, depression is very, very present. And with the lifelong vitality, we've seen incredible results with people getting on the lifelong vitality, getting the nutrients that they need in their cellular structure, using Melissa under the tongue or in the roof of their mouth, using Serenity on the heart and on their wrists, and really being able to stop a lot of their anxiety medications. So if that is something that is present in your life, know that really there's room for growth, there's room for light, there's room for a lot of things to just be shed. Also, we're in Mercury retrograde right now. So a lot of the time, Mercury retrograde, people go, oh my God, it's so bad. It is a challenging time for communication, for travel, for electronics. We want to stay away from signing contracts, anything new. However, it's an incredible, amazing period to go back and do inventory. So where were you a year ago? Where do you want to be a year from now? What are some of the things that we want to clean up? Mercury retrograde is such a good period for this because it allows us, think about it, the planet is actually going in reverse, right? It's pulling the energy back. And right now it's there's three Mercury retrogrades in this year 2021. They're all in air signs, so it's in Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, and we're heading into the Libra, I believe, or it's in Gemini. Of course, we're in June. So it's going to be in this duality. It's going to be emphasized, and for you to be able to go back and say, well, here's what I want to do when I'm not doing that. Let me shed some light on it. Melissa can really help that transformation. So it's a really, really great oil for transformation. I think I've covered everything I need to do that. Some of the companion oils, it's the last thing I want to say. It's great with frankincense, copaiba, peppermint, tangerine, lime, and yarrow palm. Yarrow palm assists that transformation work as well. The frankincense because it's the truth, right? It's really good. And peppermint to lift the heart, bring more joy. So those are the two specific specials. Now we also have the Breathe Easy promotion. Anyone who places a 100 PV order anytime in June, you're going to get a Breathe Oil Touch for free. The Breathe Oil, as we know, is great for any respiratory discomfort. It's great for the seasonal disorders. And the touch oil is already diluted. You can put it directly on your chest, wherever you're having difficulties breathing. You can put it here and just smell it, or in your hand and do like, I call them hand bongs, and you put your mouth over and take deep breaths. It's great if you're feeling anxious. It's great for heartache. It's going to process the grief that's underlying in the lungs so that you can process the heartache much better and help you back into breathing. So that's any 100 PV order. That means if you have a friend that you want to get into doTERRA this month, if they start their first order, they're going to get that as a gift. And if you're placing your LRP of 125 before the 15th to get the wild orange, you're going to get the free breathe. In addition to that, if you're doing a bigger order this month of 200 PV, you're getting a lot of great stuff. You're getting the Breathe Touch, of course. You're going to get the product of the month if it's before the 15th. You're going to get a 15 milliliter Breathe and peppermint, which is 2 full bottles. And then you're also going to get the Breathe drops. That's like an incredible, incredible, incredible gift. So peppermint is the oil of the buoyant heart. It is there to bring in the light energies. Both of the oils are great for the heart chakra, really to support the lungs, especially the Breathe oil. That's the one that we really do some inner work with. And Breathe is really great for, well, allergy. I'm not allowed to say allergies. Let me say seasonal discomfort, right? So is the wild orange. The peppermint, you can really use that for digestive support. Also, you can use it to cool the body. Now that we're going into the summer months, it's great in a spray bottle with distilled water. You can just mist your whole body or put it on the back of your neck and your whole body temperature will drop. Those are the specials. Now we have launch of 2 new products this month that are almost sold out. I think they're about 75 sold out, 75%. We have the Midnight Forest, which it comes either individually or with a pilot diffuser, and the Citrus Bloom. And they're going to be part of a longer standing offering. But right now, this month, I know we're at a limit of 75% sold out. The special Midnight Forest and Citrus Bloom, in the email that you're getting, you're going to see all of the benefits. In short, the Citrus Bloom is all about renewal. It's all about new beginnings, letting go of what you had in the past. It's really all about this blossoming. It's great for anything you want to do in your facial moisturizer, in your body moisturizer, in your soap, in your deodorant. It's a very cleansing oil and calming at the same time. It has both magnolia, which is soothing for the skin. It has lavender, but then it also has some of the citrus oils in there. So it's beautiful for a cleansing, soothing effect for the whole body. The Midnight Forest is all fir oils. But rather than being very earthy, which it is, it's also very refreshing because it has some of the pinene in there. And it's very, very calming. Let me see. I have a thing that I can show you. I just want to make sure for the Midnight Forest that I'm not forgetting anything, because it is a unique oil and it's brand new. Some of it, so the ingredients in the Midnight Forest is black spruce, Siberian fir, balsam fir, lavender, cedarwood, cypress, hinoki, frankincense, nuka, kananga, and clove. There's a ton of oils in there that we can't purchase. This is a really, really incredible, unique blend. Tranquil, positive vibes, refreshes the home throughout the day. It's crisp and refreshing, and yeah, it's great even with in the body butter or with fractionated coconut oil to really, if you feel like you're too much up in the upper registers and too much fluctuation is going on and you really need to sink into your body, give yourself a soothing massage with a coconut oil, even into your legs, into your feet. That's going to help center all those energies like a tree and root you down. It's going to be great before sleep as well. It's really going to calm your body. If you want a roller blend, that's really awesome. That's both grounding but uplifting at the same time. You don't want to feel sedated. You want to feel fresh. You do 10 Northern Escape, 10 lavender, and 10 wild orange into a 10 ml bottle, top it with fractionated coconut oil, and you have an incredible smelling blend that's going to be grounding, but allow you to be refreshed at the same time. So that's it for June. It was quite a big mouthful. We have a lot going on. The last thing I'll mention is that convention tickets are on sale right now. Whether you're a customer or a builder, this is really the place to go and get educated. It's 3 days in Salt Lake City, 8th, 9th, 10th of September. An amazing, amazing top expert education. You can also get a ticket online. You don't have to fly to Salt Lake City if you don't want to. So for all of those that are not feeling so keen on traveling, or if you're in Europe and you can't travel, or in Canada, go ahead, get your ticket online. You won't regret it. It's going to be amazing, jam-packed. So much fun being with you, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because we're really transforming a lot. We're creating a lot more content, and it's always good to have you guys know when new content comes out. So subscribe and follow us on Mighty. We're doing even more educational content on Mighty Networks. So we're excited to bring all of that to you. Lots of love. Bye-bye.